This is Mahmoud Hassan Mehraj. Welcome to another solution tutorial of SolidWorks. Today we are going to solve this assembly problem. In this assembly problem, we have 5 parts, and we will draw these 5 parts, and later on we will assemble each part one by one. So in our drawing, in here we can see all the sketches that we need to draw. So first of all, I will start drawing from the this number one sketch. If we look back to our main assembly sketch, the number one sketch is this one. uh, this is our right view, and this is our front view according to this sketch. Okay, let's go back to our sketch. In this sketch, I will start drawing from the right side or right plane. In the right plane, I'll first of all select the line tool and draw a vertical line of 75 unit. Then I will draw a horizontal line of 120 unit. Then I will draw a vertical line of 68 unit. Then I will draw another vertical line of 30 unit. uh, for drawing this triangular cut shape, we'll do that later on. And here you can see that the horizontal dimension of this shape and this length has not given. So we'll assume this length has a dimension of 20 unit here and 20 unit is another way. After that, we'll use the offset entities to offset these two length. So I'll use the offset entities to offset this length. Okay, after offsetting this, we'll it to 8 unit. So let's go back to our sketch. So so selecting the right plane, right click on it, now sketch, now normal to it. After that, select the line tool and place the line tool here and draw a line tool of 75 unit horizontal line. Then draw a the vertical line was 75 unit. Now draw a horizontal line of 120 unit, and after that draw another vertical line of 68 unit, and the later vertical line is 30 unit. So all the vertical line has been drawn, and now select the isometric view. Now you can select the offset entities here, and from here you select offset. So I am selecting normal to it first. Okay, the total dimension we have selected 20 units, so we'll dimension to 20 unit. Now reverse the direction. Now by select cap int, now select line, now press OK. So after that, isometric it for a better view. Now go to features, now extrude boss, now extrude boss it to 80 unit. So extrude bossing it to 80 unit, and from the mid plane, now press OK. So our extrude boss portion has been done. Now let's go back to our sketch. In our sketch, we can see that we have another extra portion in here. And for drawing this extra portion, first of all, I will select this line and this horizontal line and this vertical line. Then I will convert into this. After that, I will select the offset entities and offset all the line with distance of 5 unit. Okay, then I will extrude boss. As the total distance is 20 unit, if we select from the mid plane, the extrude boss will be 20 unit. So I am selecting the right plane here. Now right click on it, now sketch, now normal to it. After that, select this line and these other two lines, and after all the line has been selected, select the convert entities. Now isometric it for a better view. Now you can see the line has been drawn from the middle line. Now normal to it again. Now it's time for the fillet offset entities. So selecting the offset entities, now offset it to 5 unit. Okay, and select all the lines. Now reverse the direction. Now press OK. Now isometric it for a better view. Now go to features. Now extrude boss. Now extrude boss it to 20 unit from the mid plane. So extrude bossing it to 20 unit from the mid plane. So this portion has been done. So now let's go back to our sketch. In our sketch, we can see we have many fillets, and first of all, we can see this fillet, and this side fillet has a dimension of radius 30 unit, and we have another two fillet here, and this two fillet has a radius of 10 unit one and 10 unit another, and this inner fillet has a radius of 5 unit. So let's do all the fillets here. So for doing the fillets, I am selecting the fillet option from here, and now fillet to 30 units. Select the and dimension it to 30 unit. Okay, dimension it to 30 unit. Now rotate here and select this corner, and again rotate to the other side and select this corner, and this two corner has a dimension of 30 radius. Now press OK. Now isometric it for a better view. Now you can select the fillet option from here, and now fillet it to 10 unit. So filleting it to 10 unit. Now rotate here and select here to fillet to 10 unit, and rotate to other portion, and do the same things in the other side also. So selecting fillets here and rotate and select fillet here. Now press OK. Now isometric it for a better view again. Now we have the final fillet, that is 5 unit. So selecting the fillet option, and now dimension it to 5 unit. So dimension it to 5 unit fillet, and clear this section, selecting this edge and the other edge. Now press OK. Now isometric for a better view. Okay, let's go back to our sketch. In our sketch, from the front plane, we can see that if we look back to our 3D sketch, here you can see this upper portion has a radial portion. Okay, this radial portion, and if we look back here, this radial portion has a dimension of 20 unit. Okay, so first of all, in here we will draw a rectangle shape, and this rectangle shape has a vertical distance of 20 unit and a horizontal distance of 20 unit. Sorry, vertical distance of 23 unit and horizontal distance of 20 unit. After that, we will use the extrude boss and extrude boss to it to up to this surface. Okay, let's go back to our sketch, and before that we can see we have a circular profile here, and this circular profile has a total dimension of 20 unit, and in the inner portion we have a M12 1.5 extrude cut hole. We will also do that. So let's go to our sketch. Now rotate it. Now select this plane. Now sketch. Now normal to it. Again you can select normal to it. Now select the center line here and draw a center line of 23 unit. After that, select the select the offset entities and set the distance to 20 divided by 2, so it will be 10 unit. Now select bidirectional cap end line. Now press OK. Now isometric it for a better view. Now go to features. Now extrude boss. Now extrude boss it to up to surface. I will extrude boss it to up to this surface. Now press OK. So this portion has been done. Now isometric it for a better view. It's time for this upper curve option. For that I will use the fillet option from here, and from that fillet, I'll select this face and select first of this, second select this upper face, and third select this other face. So the fillet is done automatically, or you can fillet it, or you can draw the curve manually if you want. Okay, this portion has been done. Now isometric it for a better view. Now it's time for doing the extrude cut hole. And for doing the extrude cut hole, we will use the hole wizard, because there is a M12 in multiple M12 1.5 hole. So I'm selecting the hole wizard from here, and from that I will select unsymmetric tapered hole, and from here we'll select 12.5, as the total distance is 20 units, so 30 unit is enough. So now select the position and 3D sketch. Now position into this face. Okay, For a better positioning, I will use reorientation. So I will orientate here and place it to the previous circle center. Okay, previous center circle center. Okay, the it is placed in a good shape. Now press OK. Now it's time for doing the M12 threading, and for that we'll select from here the thread option, or you can select it from the tool. So selecting the thread option from here and selecting the thread, and after that and now press OK. After that, here from here we'll use the metric tab hole of to M12 1.5, and we'll cut extrude the hole. So we'll select here cut extrude the hole. Now we need to dimension the distance, so we'll increase the distance. Oh, from here we'll increase the distance, so increasing the distance. Now press OK. So our hole has been created, and the inner thread also has been created. And for giving a smooth inner thread, I will use the swift cut option from here, and I will select as a profile in this triangular shape, and for the path I will select this circular path. Now press OK. So our threaded portion has been done. Now isometric it for a better view. Now in our sketch we can see we have a 30 unit uh, triangle. Okay, now it's time for doing this. For that I will select the right plane here. Now right click on it. Now sketch. Now normal to it. Now select a line tool from here and draw a line. Draw an incline line. After that select the smart dimension tool from here and dimension it for vertically 30 unit. So dimension it to 30 unit. Now press OK. Now select line tool and draw a line in this way. So this line has been drawn. Now press OK. Now isometric it for a better view. Now go to features. Now extrude cut. Now extrude cut it to through all both. Now press OK. So our sketch 1 has been done quite well. Let's go to draw the sketch 2, and in here you can see we have this is our sketch 2, and this sketch 2 if we look about in our main sketch, this is our sketch 2. The view here is given is the right side view. So in the front plane I will draw a circle of 20 diameter. Okay, after drawing the circle of 20 diameter I will extrude both it to 22 unit, and then I will again draw another circle from this surface, a 12 diameter circle, because we need to draw M12 1.5 6G. Here the G meaning means it will be a external thread, but when there will be a capital G it means the internal thread, but here is a small letter G, so it will be external thread. Okay, now let's select. Now from here I will draw a 12 diameter circle, and then I'll distribute it to 96 unit. After that I will draw another circle here, and this circle has a dimension of 6 unit, and I'll distribute it to 12 unit. And from the right plane I will draw a 12 I'll draw a 5.5 unit diameter circle and extrude it through all. And here you can see we have a chamfer of 1.15 or 60 by 60 degree. Okay, let's go back to our sketch, new sketch, and draw this sketch 2. So let me select new sketch. Okay, I have selected the new sketch. Now let's draw it to the front plane. Now sketch, now normal to it. After that select a circle and place the circle here and draw a circle of 20 diameter. Now isometric it for a better view. Now go to features, now extrude boss, now extrude boss it to 22 unit. And for that I will select the blind tool from here and extrude boss it to 22 unit. Now reverse the direction, now press OK. Now we can see we have a chamfer here, so the chamfer is 1.15. So selecting the dimension 1.15 by 60 degree, so dimension the degree to 60 degree. Okay, now select this edge, now press OK. So this portion has been done. Now rotate your sketch, now right click on it, on this face, now sketch, now normal to it. After that select a circle and draw a circle of 12 diameter, because we need to draw M12 hole. Now isometric it for a better view. Now go to features, now extrude boss, now extrude boss it to 96 unit. Okay, extrude bossing it to 96 unit. Now press OK. Now isometric it for a better view again. So isometric it for a better view. So now it's time for the final sketch. So the final sketch is we need to draw a 6 diameter circle, and for that I am selecting this face. Now sketch, now normal to it. After that select a circle and draw a circle here, and this circle has a dimension of 6 diameter. Now isometric it for a better view. Now go to features, now extrude boss, now extrude boss it to 12 unit. Now press OK. Okay, so extrude bossing it to 12 unit. Now isometric it for a better view. Now in here we need to draw threads, and for that I am selecting the thread option again here. So selecting the thread option from here, and after selecting the thread option, this time we will draw M12 1.5 unit. So the thread is M12 1.5. So this time select the metric die option and we will draw a thread here, and for that rotate your sketch here and select this portion. So the thread is been creating, but as here we have the total dimension is 96 unit, so we will try to draw a thread of almost 90 unit. Let's see how the 90 unit thread will be look like, because it is almost in this place, but the actual dimension is not given, so we are assuming it's 90 unit from this portion to this portion. Okay, so we have selected our thread option. Now press OK. So our thread has been created, and for giving our thread a quite better shape, I am selecting the sweep cut from here. Okay, sweep cut, and selecting this face and selecting this circular path, and this will give a smooth cut. Okay, some people also remove this extra portion for more better clearness, but I am keeping this now. Okay, if you want, if you can remove this extra portion for a better threading. Now isometric it for a better view. Now it's time for we to cut a 5.5 unit. Here this 5.5 unit is to cut hole at here. This hole has a distance of 10 unit from here. So let's go back to our sketch, and in our sketch we'll select the right plane from here. Now right click on it, now sketch, now normal to it. After that select a circle and place a circle here, and this circle has a dimension of 5.5 unit. Now select the expand dimension tool from here and select this circle and this vertical line. The total distance is from here to here is 10 unit. Now press OK. Now isometric it for a better view. Now go to features, now extrude cut, now extrude cut it to through all both. Now press OK. So our number 2 portion has also been done. Now you can save it to at number 2. So let's go back to our sketch. Now select the number 3 sketch, and in here our number 3 sketch, we have a simple shape, and this simple shape has a diameter of 5 unit and it has a stud boss of 96 unit. If you look back to our main sketch, this is our number 3 sketch. So from the right plane we'll draw a 5 diameter circle, then I will stud boss it to in the right face. Okay, let's select a new drawing, another new drawing. Okay, we have selected another new drawing, and from that new drawing, okay, from that new drawing I'm selecting the right plane here. Now sketch, now normal to it. After that select a circle and draw a circle of 5 diameter. Now isometric it for a better view. Now go to features, now stud boss, now stud boss it to 96 unit. So stud bossing it to 96 unit. Now press OK. So this portion has also been done. So you can save it as the number 3 sketch. Now we need to draw another sketch. For that I'm selecting another new sketch, and this time we will draw the number 4 sketch here. And in here we have seen the number 4 sketch, and here we can see uh, quite like the taper. Okay, and how we gonna draw it? So for first of all, if we look back to our main sketch here, this is positioned in here. So that means this face is our front face, or you can say it a back face in a reverse way. So face, or we'll draw a circle, and this outer circle has a dimension of 20 unit. Then I'll distribute it to 3 unit, and after that we will select this face and draw a select the previous circle 20 unit and draw a convert into the 20 unit circle. After that I will select a plane in here, reference plane, and from that reference plane I'll draw a circle of 14 unit. Then I'll use the loft sketch to loft this to portion. After that I'll draw a circle of 11 diameter here, and this 11 diameter circle has a stud cut of 22.5 unit. Then I'll draw another circle here, and this another circle has a dimension of 7.6 unit, and this circle will be to cut through all. Okay, so let's go back to our sketch and do this. So for that I am selecting the front plane here. Now sketch, now normal to it. After that select the circle and draw a circle of 20 unit. Okay, now isometric it for a better view. Now go to features, now stud boss, now stud boss it to 3 unit this time. Okay, now press OK. Now I'm selecting this face. Now sketch, now normal to it. After that you can rotate and select. I'm gonna select this face, and now use converting this, draw a circle. Okay, now exit the sketch. So this circle has been drawn. Now I will select another reference plane. Okay, for that I'm selecting this back face. After that, so going to the reference and now select the plane from here, and we'll draw a reference plane distance of 13 unit. Okay, now fill it the offset. Now press OK. Now select this new plane. Now sketch, now normal, and this circle has a dimension of, okay, if you see this circle will give a dimension. Okay, let me think about again. 14 unit. Okay, this circle has a dimension of 14 unit. Now isometric it for a better view. Now exit sketch. After that you can select the lofted boss from here, and from that here from the tree select the previous two sketch. One is this one and another is this one, and you can see we don't having any preview because these two lines have this point have to match to each other. Okay, in this way, so this point has made quite each other. Sorry, we have rotated it too much. Okay, now it's quite good. Now press OK. Now hide this plane, we don't need this plane anymore, so hiding this plane. Now isometric it for a better view. Now selecting this back face, now sketch, now normal to it. Now select a circle and draw a circle of, okay, this time draw a circle of 11 unit. Now isometric it for a better view. Now go to features. Now extrude cut. Now extrude cut it to 2.5 unit. 2.5 unit. For that I am selecting the blind tool from here and extrude cut it to 2.5 unit. Now press OK. So our extrude cut portion has been done. So now we have another extrude cut portion. So I'm selecting this inner face. Now sketch. Now normal to it. After that select the circle and draw a circle of, this time we will draw a circle of 7.6 diameter. Okay, now isometric it for a better view. Now go to features. Now extrude boss. Now extrude boss it to sorry, we select extrude cut. So select extrude cut and extrude cut it to through all both. So it's cutting into through all both. Now press OK. So our extrude portion has been done. Now isometric it for a better view. So our this shape has been done. Now let's go for the final sketch. The final sketch is sketch 5, and this sketch, if we look at this sketch, uh, it has a uh, let me open a new sketch. Okay, this sketch has a this outer diameter, and this outer diameter is 8 unit, and then I was to proceed to 9 unit, and this 7 unit is to 7 unit diameter is showing because of this 1 unit chamfer. If you draw the 1 unit chamfer, this portion circle will be look like a 7 diameter circle. And from the other side here we can see we have a circle of 5 diameter of extrude cut of 6 unit. So 5 diameter circle is to cut of 6 units. So let's do this. For that I'm selecting the right plane here. Now sketch. Now normal to it. Now select a circle and draw a circle of, now drawing a circle of 8 unit. Okay, now isometric it for a better view. Now go to features. Now extrude boss. Now extrude boss it to 9 unit. So extrude boss into 9 unit. Now press OK. So this extrude boss portion has been done. Now select the chamfer option from here and chamfer it to 1 unit. So we are going to chamfer it to 1 unit by 45-degree angle, because we need to match 1 unit by each length. Now select this portion. Now press OK. So our chamfer has been done. Now isometric it for a better view. Now select this face. Now sketch. Now normal to it. After that select the circle and draw a circle of 5 diameter. Now isometric it for a better view. Now go to features. Now extrude cut. Now extrude cut it to 6 unit. So this time we're going to cut it to 6 units. So select blind tool and cut it to 6 unit. So our 60 unit cut portion has been done. Now it's time for the assemblies, and for that we'll go to our main sketch, and this time we'll do the assemblies, all the assemblies. And if we zoom it a little, so first of all our assembly in here we have a sketch 1. So we will select new sketch, and from that select the assembly option from here. Now press OK. And from here to insert, I will use the first element here, and after placing the first element here I will use press OK. So our first element has been placed. Now it's time for second. So I insert the second element, second model. So second model will be inserted here. So I have placed the second one here also. Now it's time for mating, and for doing the mating I will select this one first. First of all I will say use the coincident with each other. So for that I'm zooming it here and selecting a circular portion here and select another circular portion here, and let me reverse this mechanism, and they are coincident to each other. Okay, after coincident you can see this, and this mechanism is need to go inside and outside because it is a threaded cutted option. And for that for maintaining that mechanism I'll go to mechanical, and for that is it's a screw. So I'm selecting the screw, and distance per revolution I am selecting here 1.5. Okay, for the distance per revolution we are selecting the 1.5. Now select one of this face here and another face here. sorry. Now press OK. So this, sorry, we have having some little problem. Let me delete this again. Concentric sketch. Well, let's go to mate again, and in here for mechanical, I select the screw, and from these two portion I'll select one is this. Okay, this is showing some error. Okay, now press OK. So in here you can see now it is rotating. Okay, you can see. For that, now we'll use the edit features to fix our problems. From the edit features, we'll select the rotation as distance of 1.5. Okay, selecting the distance of 1.5 here, and okay, and here we have selected two phase. I am selecting reverse option from here. Now press OK. So if you rotate your sketch in this way, you can see that the sketch is we need to cover it white. Okay, let me open my assembly to show you the right portion. Okay, let me open my assembly. Here, okay, let me delete these features first. Now again try to fix the problem. Okay, selecting the mechanical, now screw and revolution distance. Now first let's increase to 10 revolution per millimeter. Now select mate selection. For the mate selection I am selecting this. Okay, now let's see how this will. Okay, Okay, let me open my sketch, my previous assembly. In my previous assembly, okay, let's see this. In my previous assembly, if we look at here, if we go to edit features, we have selected the face and edges. So let's select new assembly, and from here insert component. Okay, let's browse, and for this insert component, insert our initial portion. Now again inserting another component, and now browse. Now I'm selecting our second sketch from here. Okay, our second sketch. Now this time we're meeting as mechanical screw. So selecting mechanical, now screw. Now selecting this revolution to 1.5 unit. Okay, and for the meeting, here I'm selecting this face, and from here I'm selecting the edges. Okay, I think this time we have done. Okay, let's try it again. So selecting screw distance, setting distance to 1.5 unit, and selecting as other portion as this one. Okay, this time it has worked. Give us a direction. Now is the 1.5 unit. Now press OK. So if we rotate this time, we can see it has going to the inner face. Okay, now you can see it is entering like a screw. Okay, sorry for this late in assembly, because the feature isn't working that time. Okay, let's go back to our next stage in our assembly. So in the next portion in our assembly, we have to insert the component 3. So for that I am selecting the component 3 from here. So I'm selecting the insert component, and from that I'm selecting browse and insert the component number 3. Now press OK. Now placing the component 3 here, and after that I am selecting it to another component, which is component 5. So again select insert and inserting the component 5 here. Now press OK. So placing the component 5 in this place, and we need to have two component 5, so I'm using the control button on keyboard and copying the dragging it to copy the component. So after that, now it's time for mating these two parts, and for that I'm selecting the mate option from here, and after that I'm selecting this face and this inner face to make coincident. Now press OK. Now extend it little and select this, rotate it and select this inner face, and again rotate and select this outer face. Now press OK. So they have been mated to each other. Now again in this portion I am selecting this inner portion circular face and this outer circular face. Here reverse the direction. Now press OK. Now pull it. After that rotate it here and select this inner circular disc and this outer circular disc. Now press OK. So our this component has been done. Now isometric it for a better view. So let's here we need to coincident this portion to this portion. For that I'm selecting the mate option from here, and after that I am selecting this inner surface, then this outer surface, and they are coincident to each other, and we can see they are moving along, and they are going out of their space. So in here I'm selecting zoom it here. Okay, zoom it here and you can see this point. If you zoom it here you can see this point. If you select this point it will select the center point, and again come here and select this center point. It will select this center point. Now place a distance between them. I will select it, make a distance of 50 unit. So you can see you can balance the distance between this rolling portion to this handle. So I am selecting the distance 45. Now you can see the changes, so you can change this according to your need. Now press OK. So this portion has been done. Now it's time for the sketch 4 to assembly. So for that I'm selecting the insert component, and from here we select the browse and insert a component. So I'm selecting the component 4 here. Now open. Now placing it to in this way. Now it's time for mating this, and for that I'm selecting the mate option from here and select this inner portion and select this outer portion, and now press OK. After that you can select this back face here and another this face, and they will be coincident to each other. Now press OK. Now isometric it, and so our 3D assembly has been done quite well, but sorry for the problem for doing the screw mating here. uh, okay, in our chat box you can see the Muhammad Al Said have commented good work, and thank you for his comment, and always keep learning and be different. Okay, so as you can see we have drawn our 3D sketch, and thank you for watching till the end.